I'm Mel Raymond, and I used to work with Dick, John, and Don, the folks that have just been up here. And I'm not going to tell a lot of the stories that have already been rehashed, because Sandy, you don't want to hear a lot of the stories. Some will never go mention ever again. But what I want to talk about is just how I always view Dick as kind of like my second father-in-law. And I do want to talk about that just for a moment, because I've always felt like I was part of the Fink family. You know, one of the sons that, or one of the brothers Dick never had. And I'll get to that in a moment. But I do want to share one little funny story or, a little anecdote with you before I get into some serious stuff. And that is, have you guys ever been to, well, I'll go back a little further. Way back when the kids were really small, Christmas Eve, Finks used to invite folks over for gift wrapping. Okay? Kids were all small. They always thought there was a Santa. We'd all be drinking, Don, John, everybody would be over there. And we'd have to wait till the kids would go to bed in order to wrap the gifts, because kids can't be up while Santa's wrapping gifts. So by the time we got around to wrapping the gifts, guess what? Everybody's drunk. And so by the time we got to wrapping the gifts, we're almost ready to pass out. Except for I forget that one time we ran out of booze, and I forget the guy who worked at Del Monte, who also worked at a liquor store part-time. Then we had to go make a run to a store to go get some more liquor so we could finish wrapping the gifts so we could be ready early that morning. Okay, that's a story, Sandy, you did know about. Now the rest of you know about that. Okay, now to the serious stuff. The fact that Dick is the father-in-law that I thought my father-in-law number 2. Okay, let's get into that. I started working for Del Monte Foods, way back when. And when I first started working there, my little cube was situated right out in front of Dick's office. And so when I first started there, Dick found out that I played baseball. And it was softball season. Dick asked me to come play on the Del Monte softball team. And so I said, oh, okay, I'll come out and play with you guys. To make this long story very short, I got to playing softball with Don, Dick, John, and a whole bunch of other folks. And lo and behold, we were really good. And the kids were really small at that time. They had a very cute little babysitter that was bringing the kids along at the time. And so, of course, me being the youngest out of the group, and also unmarried at the time, I was hitting on the babysitter. I was also hitting on everybody else, too. But the babysitter, I was hitting on her. She wasn't going for it. I don't think she liked black guys at that time. It was the 70s. I had a natural, going on, platform shoes, stuff like that. So, I said, Dick, help me out here. It's your babysitter. So I needed a day for a party. Dick helped me out. And I know this story is extending on and on and on, but my wife of how many years now, Jan? 34 years was that babysitter that Dick and Sandy set me up with. Jan, stand up so everybody will see. So I always consider Dick my father-in-law that I never had, at least my father-in-law number 2. And we even got married at Don and Marlene. I know Marlene is still here. Okay, but yes, Don and Marlene's house. It was just one, just family fest. So, in the Finks, led by Dick, a great family. Dick, very thoughtful. You couldn't, get a person to be more kind and considerate. And Sandy and kids, we are here for you. Okay? We are here for you. So that's my, little story about Dick. And if you see me afterwards, I'll tell you all the other stories. That there are more about Dick taking Dick down to Oakland with Don. No. And we almost did that.